Hi everyone. We thought we'd come on today just to say hello and tell you a little bit more about our week-long retreat in July in the south of Spain that's happening in July from the 8th to the 14th in Estepona, the south of Spain. So I'm Orosa and this is...
I am Mayte Alvarez and I will be teaching Spanish. We will be doing 3 hours a day of Spanish, and Sue will be doing...
And I'll be doing 3 hours a day of mindful restorative yoga influenced by Scaravelli. And if that means anything to anyone, but all will be revealed. So really the yoga is for kind of anyone, for any ability really, this type of yoga. But you'll come away really having done some deep work on many different levels. It's not just about the shapes that you get into or anything like that. So it's a brilliant type of yoga.
And with the Spanish, we will be doing basic Spanish for beginners, but we're going to be doing in a fun way. We're going to be able to apply it in everyday situations while we're there. We will go shopping and in the bars, of course, ordering the meals, the drinks, and I will be giving you some very funny tasks to comply. So it's going to be good fun.
So Mayte is an experienced Spanish teacher. You've been teaching for many years, no?
Yes, my age tells you really.
And I will have qualified as a yoga practitioner, but also I'll be bringing into that space, I'll be bringing my experience as a coach, and I guess because I've held lots of group workshops and trainings, and I'm an experienced and qualified teacher and tutor, as Mayte is. So between us, we'll be holding a very safe space for people, but we're also really keen for it to be a laugh as well.
Yes.
We'll be providing lunch every day.
Yes, and of course there will be extras that anybody, we can all have, including Sue and I, and we can all pay for tennis or classes of flamenco. We may get the teachers to come to our flats and have some fun, just private classes for all of us. We can also hire bikes for the whole week. That will help us to go anywhere very quickly. And of course paddle boarding, because we're going to be near the sea, we can do that as well. And the opportunity to do some sailing as well, if you're interested. And there is also a lady who does massages and in the urbanization where we're staying, so that's available as well. It's going to be very complete. I'm looking forward to all that.
Did you mention flamenco?
Yes, I did.
Remember.
Yes, flamenco. The teacher will come to our apartment. We need to obviously sort the timing that is available and convenient for us.
So if you're wanting to improve your Spanish, or you've never been confident enough to maybe take a class, maybe you're lacking confidence in kind of sounding different and not wanting to make mistakes and that kind of thing, I would recommend these kinds of classes because they are fun and they're very proactive. You get involved, you apply what you learn out on the street. And yeah, it's going to be...
It's going to be fun. We're going to have fun. Yeah. It's just, you're going to become more fluent in Spanish, of course, and more confident. That's the main thing, to be confident that it doesn't matter how you say it or what you say, they're going to understand you. Absolutely. I'll be in charge of that.
Also, there is accommodation still at the moment that we are administering at the Residencial, which is right next to the beach. It's really lovely. There are swimming pools there and gardens, and it's just really lovely. And otherwise, you can just choose to pay for the course and then look for your own accommodation.
Yeah. So means that there are apartments that we can book for you if you don't feel that you want the hassle. We can book the apartment for you. There are some apartments we got on reserve temporarily, and but if you feel you want to go to a small hotel or book it on your own, you can do so. You can just pay for the course and just turn up. So there's many possibilities, and we want to accommodate you, and we're going to help you in the as much as we can.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it'll be a week that will be structured. So every morning you'll have I may have said this earlier, you might, I can't remember now, but every morning you'll have an hour and a half of the yoga practice, followed by
drinks.
Yeah. And then your Spanish tuition.
And then the Spanish will 1 hour and a half. Then we'll have maybe some. It'll be time for lunch,
Yeah.
But lunch in Spain is a little later.
Yeah.
So we'll have some snacks first.
Yeah.
Aperitivos, and then after you'll have lots of time free, of course, after dinner for siesta, swimming pool, beach, and then we can have another hour and a half of Spanish when you're awake and alert. And then
we'll do another hour and a half as the at sunset of yoga again. And then you'll have some free time, and there may be some evenings when we're a bit more flexible with when the yoga happens. And also there'll be time during the day when there'll be options for you to maybe engage in those other optional activities that Mayte mentioned earlier. And so yes, that would be more or less the program for the week, following that structure but having some flexibility as well, so that you can do those other activities should you wish, and some downtime.
Exactly, because if you don't want to engage in any extra activities, you can just use the swimming pools, the 7 swimming pools and tennis courts and the beach, and just relax basically.
So if you are interested to find out more or to book, there's the information is on my website. It's sueorosa.com, and yes, if you just go to where it says retreats, the information is on there, and there's a button. There's an option to pay a deposit if you wish to. Also, there's an early bird option, so it's a bit cheaper before the end of February, so get in there, folks, and do message me to have a chat with me about the week. If there's any questions, I'd love to let you know a bit more about what's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's really a very good opportunity to get the 2-in-1, like yoga, mindful yoga and Spanish, which is never been done. We have to say this is the unique course that you're getting.
Absolutely.
And on a really good setting. I think it's never been done. So you'll be able to tell your friends all about it.
Yeah. Tell your mates, come on down. Maybe it's a group of you, or or if you're on your own, we'll really make sure that you're okay and that you're looked after. If that's what you need. So hopefully hear from you at some point. Any questions, let me know. Okay. Take care. See you soon. Hasta luego. Bye.
Bye.